Getting set to kick it away is Avery Atkins for LSU. He had 10 kickoffs this year and got a pretty strong leg. Kickoff specialist for the Tigers. You look at Tom Herman. And we are underway in Austin. Atkins will drive that thing right out of the back of the end zone. And we'll start on the 25. And first snap from scrimmage. Ellinger sets up the screen, and it is Ingram who's got some running room along the left side. He'll pick up a first down and get things started for the Horns. 19 yards on first down. You'll see more quarterback run tonight. Ellinger, a tough runner, gets into LSU territory. And a great pickup on first down of 7, maybe 8. Second and 2. Ellinger with a down to play with. Takes a shot deep, and he overthrows Brennan Eagles, who had a big opening night with a couple of touchdowns against Louisiana Tech. And now the first third down of the night, 3rd and 2, and Ingram makes his second catch, and just a tremendous open field tackle by Grant Delpit, the All-American.
He'll come up. He's known for his ability in range downfield, but this gives you an idea what he can do coming up in run support.
Punt formation for Texas. The freshman Derek Stingley is back. Stingley signals for the fair catch, lets it go over his head, and Buchevsky deadens it nicely just inside the 10-yard line in the debut of this new offense. They'll keep it on the ground, and a pickup of a couple for Clyde Edwards-Helaire as we... Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the junior from Baton Rouge at running back now. LSU played 5 running backs in the opener, and they have confidence in all of them, so they'll keep those running backs fresh. They're also good in the passing game. All caught passes. Joe Burrow can do this, much like Ellinger does, a powerful, tough runner, and gets up to the 20, about a yard short of the first down.
We told you in the open about LSU with the 5 receivers out. Texas that time covering them, but a good job of running that time by Burrow.
Edwards-Helaire, and Texas got up there and made a strong hit. And it'll depend on the spot to see how close they got. It was Malcolm Roach, the Baton Rouge native, who got in there along with Keandre Colbert.
Look at this Texas. Look at this LSU offense. Empty.
Where's the fullback? Burrow pulls it down, and Joe will get up to about the 25. Pickup of about 3 or so.
Very well together in developing this overall offensive scheme that the LSU Tigers are using in 2019.
Jamar Chase going out to the left. That puts 4 receivers out on that side. Burrow buys a little time and completes the pass, and hit immediately is Racy McMahon, Jalen Green with tight coverage. LSU needs 2. Converted a 3rd and short moments ago. Edwards-Helaire spins away, has the first down. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is finally dragged down just short of the 40-yard line.
Left side here, just close this down. Give him the edge. Thaddeus Moss, the tight end, does a nice job. You also see the receiver, Justin Jefferson. LSU going a little tempo here.
Al Burrow takes a shot way down the field to the right side. Hey, he's got his man. It's Terrace Marshall.
Especially make downfield, but a great throw by Burrow, who was in rhythm and put that right exactly where Marshall wanted it.
Picked up 38, and then back to the ground to get right on the cusp of the red zone.
They've mixed their tempo up very nicely on this drive.
Edwards-Helaire. Texas closes quickly and then knocking down just inside the 20-yard line. B.J. Foster was the first one there. Orlando's a guy who loves to create negative plays, and Texas could use one here. So the kind of pressure Orlando dials up. He gets some heat, and Edwards-Helaire can't hold it. B.J. Foster was right there. McCulloch, and the Texas defense stiffens. This is Cade York, a freshman from McKinney, Texas. He made a couple of field goals for LSU last week against Georgia Southern. Has a chance to break the ice on the scoring from 36 yards out. back in his home state, and York has the first points of the night for Coach O, and LSU has jumped on top 3-0.
Maria, I'm seeing the same thing they're seeing. It's going to be a great battle on the perimeter with those LSU receivers and those young corners from Texas.
And a great open field tackle earlier. Stop the Texas drive. And now Ingram looking for a little running room in the middle and spins off a couple of tacklers and gets up across the 30-yard line. And Texas has had some early success on first down. Ellinger taking a shot into traffic, and they're wanting the flag to come out. That was Kerry Vincent again on the coverage against Devin Duvernay. And we do have a flag back close to the line of scrimmage, and Ellinger's indicating it's on LSU.
That looked like maybe a late hit. Ball's a little high here. Remember,
personal foul.
Yeah.
Hands to the face. Number 90, defense. 15-yard penalty. An automatic first down.
Yeah, for the Horns. First down for Texas. Ellinger pulls it down, gets into LSU territory and slides ahead and picks up about 5.
Trying to avoid that matchup.
They just caught LSU's Jacoby Stevens coming on a blitz, and he was almost in Ellinger's pocket by the time the ball was snapped. So,
but I don't think this was intentional by Fulton at all. They just ran into each other. You can see they both went down. Fulton taking the worst of it, still on the ground.
And Maria told us that LSU retaping Fulton's right ankle, and they reach into the bag of tricks, and now Ellinger is going to be a receiver, and Sam Ellinger catches the pass and has a Texas first down.
Play for a first down.
Now the look to keep LSU honest. Ellinger going up top, and they're going right after Cordell Flott, who replaced Fulton, and Brennan Eagles has it.
Yeah, they went after the freshman, Scott. We just kept talking about safeties on the hash to protect. This time, they're not able to do that. Flott is there, but because of the long arms and the ability to adjust back, Eagles makes a great play on the football, and the young freshman, Flott, gets exposed there early.
28-yard pickup makes it 1st and goal. Ellinger has it batted down and almost picked off. Rashard Lawrence got a big hand on it.
Pushing him back into the backfield.
Ellinger, this is what he does in the red zone. The tough runs. Ellinger inside the 5. And finally knocked down Calebon Chason among those on the tackle. Ellinger, it's like he wants to throw it, and now he'll just throw it out of the back of the end zone. Applying the pressure was Chason. 4th down, and the offense is staying on the field. 4th and goal. Got Cade Brewer in the lineup. Also, Reese Lato, tight ends. Ingram in the backfield. 4th and goal. Ellinger to a wide open zone. He dropped it. They had the right play drawn up, and Keontae Ingram couldn't haul it in.
With formation into the boundary, the linebackers never accounted for Ingram. He's left all alone. Ball's a little high, but Ingram would tell you he's got to make that catch every time. LSU loses the back out of the backfield, and Texas cannot capitalize.
First roll of the dice of the night comes up snake eyes for Ellinger and the Horns. LSU has it from its own 3. Missed opportunity for Texas on 4th and goal. Burrow from his end zone taking a deep shot. I wanted to try to get a... Don't know that you would call it a bright side, but at least they have LSU backed up for the moment. Edwards-Helaire is greeted by Malcolm Roach, and not much doing. LSU's 2 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Burrow has it tapped out, intercepted. Joseph Osai has it, and Texas is set up right back on the doorstep.
Knock it loose. Watch 23 right there. Ball goes up in the air, and the eyes are on the football. Osai makes the play and almost takes it into.
Ellinger picks up 1, maybe 2. It'll be 2nd and goal. Ellinger, counter, going back, looking, straining. Touchdown!
He's a 550-pound squat guy, which tells you when he gets into this position right here, he's not going to let up. Oh, they're going to take a peek at that.
Yep.
The right knee actually touched about at the half-yard line. It's the progressive pylon cam. You see the knee right there before he gets to the end zone.
After further video review, the runner's left knee was down prior to the ball breaking the goal line plane. The ball he placed at the half-yard line, where it'll be third down.
Deontay Ingram denied.
If anything, he lost.
And he lost. Well, the football's loose, but the official is coming in. I believe they're gonna mark it dead.
Ball quicker. See LSU, see the penetration by them. They get lower and they get off the ball quicker. That allows that next level of linebackers and safeties to be able to submerge the ball carrier, and he lost yards there, or lost maybe a half a yard there.
It's second, fourth, and goal opportunity of the first quarter. Ellinger going right, being chased, not much room, and LSU stops him again.
Watch the push through here. It allows these guys to scrape with their speed. 97, Reese, you talked about there, Logan. He does a good job of pushing it, and then the linebackers are able to clean it up.
So many times we've seen Ellinger have success in these red zone situations, but the Bayou Bengals were swarming, and Coach O loves him some defensive line play. So LSU takes over again inside its own 5. They tried a deep shot out of the end zone last time on the first play. Blitz coming, quick pass this time out to Justin Jefferson. Jefferson getting a little breathing room, and it's knocked down just short of the first down. Pickup of 9, Caden Stearns on the stop.
I like Tom Herman being aggressive. He's at home. He's got this crowd. Why not take those chances? But give LSU all the credit. And you can say whatever you want. He had a drop pass for a touchdown. I get that.
On the drop touchdown, Kirk, they got him to fourth down, too, so certainly they deserve the credit for it as Edwards-Helaire is greeted and slips a tackle and gets away from the normally sure tackling Brandon Jones. And picks up some yards across the 20.
A stock block by a wide receiver. Jones, 19, gets off of that attempted block by Jamar Chase. And they were locked there for a while. But, man, that's the way you work on it in drills on Tuesday and Wednesday to get off the receiver and make the play.
Burrow ducks under the first man on the pressure, but not the second as B.J. Foster gets him down. Tigers need 6. Burrow steps away from the pressure. He's got plenty of room to pick up the first down and more. And Joe, who's not much of a fan of sliding, will get out to the 35.
To account for the quarterback, he's going to get to the outside. Everybody's playing man-to-man. Somebody's got to be there to spy the quarterback, or because of the speed and the awareness of Burrow, he saw that. He saw the inside blitz, and he thought, is anybody going to come with me? Right away, he saw nobody was with him. Easy to pick up the first down there on third down.
16 yards on 3rd and 6. And man, oh man, the score's 3-0, but we've had some action here. The end of the first quarter here in Austin. We'll be back after this message and a word from your local ABC station. Texas had a couple of opportunities. LSU stopped them on downs and goal-to-go situation twice. Burrow wanting to take a shot, but he didn't have enough time. B.J. Foster was there to wrap him up.
It sure looked like he was thinking about maybe going downfield. A lot of people might be wondering, why is he clapping and then looking over? What he's trying to do with the clap, it's almost like a dummy clap, trying to get Texas to tip their hand for the coaches on the sideline to see the play and then make a call that could maybe work against that coverage.
Option look, the pitch to Leonard Fournette, and Fournette is knocked down in the backfield. Jeffrey McCullough, who's been active early. Barely got the play off. Fournette carries it and gets up across the 35. That'll just give him a little bit more room to punt.
Yeah,
Zach von Rosenberg, the 28-year-old punter, averaged nearly 52 yards per boot last time, and driving it deep to Jake Smith. And Smith, maybe perhaps dangerously for the speedy athletic freshman, scooped that thing up and didn't have far to go. But Texas will have the ball back, down 3-0 to LSU. And a big catch on the opening play. But he's taking a break now, and the erstwhile quarterback, Rashawn Johnson, getting his first carry and showing good running skills as we check in with Maria.
And said stay in it.
Back to Johnson again, and Rashawn Johnson, who started coming in as a quarterback from a run-based offense.
so when you're watching him, think about that. Last time he's a running back, it's 5th grade. He's out here playing against LSU after 2 weeks of practice.
The first down picked up by Johnson, and Ellinger misfires. He had an open receiver. It was Jake Smith.
Quarterback and a linebacker to get some depth behind Ingram.
Colin Johnson's brother's running back is banged up as well. Ellinger throws underneath. He completes it to Eagles, and Brandon Eagles is hit short of the 40-yard line. And it is going to be spectacular when they finish. They've overhauled the entire game day experience here in Austin. Texas hasn't converted a 3rd down tonight. This would be a very good time for the people in Burnt Orange, and they do. A catch and immediately hit is Cade Brewer, but he got enough for the first down.
Stevens just unloads into Brewer, but he holds on to it.
Ellinger taking a deep shot for Johnson. Colin Johnson is out there. Did he hold on to it? Yes, he did.
I think Stingley got it.
Oh, did Stingley get it? My apologies. You're right.
Well, they're discussing things right now. The two officials are talking between the two of them as they hit the ground, and then Stingley, after they hit the ground, took it away. That's the one-on-one matchup Texas wants. You see how? Well, that's a tough angle there.
Yeah, that might be able to see better here.
That's a true freshman against a veteran, one of the top receivers in the country. A great matchup. See, that ball is loose when they hit the ground. I don't know. I just don't know if Johnson had possession when he hits the ground. And Stingley just ends up taking it away from him after they go to the ground.
Simultaneous possession would go to Texas, but from the angle we saw a moment ago, that looked more like the Stingley had.
Let's see if it hits the ground.
After video review, the ball hits the ground prior to possession by either the receiver or the defender. This is an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down.
Safest call. I thought it was either an incompletion or an interception.
I agree. And
Johnson never really had the ball, did he?
No.
And they had a battle, and they'll have a few more tonight. Going to try the other side away from Stingley, and Sam's shot for Brennan Eagles is too high. And Christian Fulton, good to see him back in the game, is on the coverage.
Continue to go look for the one-on-one matchups. The safeties are the key to Sam Ellinger on 1st and 2nd down.
Chason turns the corner, can't get there, and Eagles catches it and keeps his feet. Brennan Eagles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And on 3rd and 10, they went back to it.
That is Eagles' 3rd touchdown catch of the year.
The top to protect these corners, even though they're talented. Fulton took a chance, a gamble. He tried to undercut it to make a play on the football, and he underestimated where that football was thrown. It got over top of him. An easy catch for Eagles. Walks into the end zone for the Horns.
The Terrapins today. Maryland laid it on Syracuse. Clyde Edwards-Helaire picking his way and gets maybe 4.
Like right now, he's looking over to somebody's a live call, a couple dummy calls on the sideline.
Burrow down the middle, complete for a 1st down, is Justin Jefferson on the grab out just across the 45-yard line.
Good job of the offensive line, giving him just enough time. You see a blitz that came in late off to his left, but they gave him enough time. And a nice vacancy there in the zone to hit Jefferson.
Pick up of 17, and Edwards-Helaire, if McCulloch hadn't been there, had a little running room, a short gain of 3, maybe 4.
Trying to create space for their athletes.
And LSU getting lined up quickly. New tempo-based offense. Burrow leaves it inside, and Edwards-Helaire pops out of the crowd. Glides inside the 30 and down close to the 25-yard line, and the Bayou Bengals have something brewing.
You mentioned Charles missed this game last week. Watch him seal underneath and then just do enough. You know, a lot of times you don't even have to necessarily put a guy on his back. Just get in the way of a blitzing linebacker and give your back leverage and a chance to cut underneath you.
Pickups of 17 and now 24 on this drive. Leonard Fournette was greeted immediately, but fought ahead for one. There's a flag down.
Offside. Substitute not able to get on the field on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Getting this Texas defense to drop back a little bit, get them on their heels in the way they're attacking them.
Burrow finds Jefferson again. Second time on this drive. Another first down, and LSU has first and goal.
And when you have linebackers that are aggressive, they're coming downhill, and they're getting caught up in crossing routes underneath them, it's creating a nice hole, a little vacancy behind them on crossing routes.
Leonard Fournette, the brother of Leonard. A short gain on first down. Seventh play of the drive coming on second and goal. Burrow still has it, firing into traffic, and it falls to the ground. Brandon Jones almost had a chance to pick it off.
Yeah,
Now this is the end of the field where people have had trouble getting into the end zone. Texas was stopped on downs twice on this end.
right in front of the student section, too.
Burrow fires, and it's caught by Justin Jefferson for the touchdown.
How fitting. Twice, we just talked about how they're getting the ball to Jefferson behind the linebackers. Why not try it again? Watch the linebackers unaware of what's behind them. Unaware, and see that big hole? Third time on this drive, they've been able to locate between the linebackers and the safeties. There's a good look at Burrow's eyes. Does what he needs to do. Knows he's eventually coming back. He was trying to move 7 just enough. Stearns, and then come back and make the throw to Jefferson, who had enough room to catch the ball and then hold on to brace himself before Stearns hit him.
How about Jefferson now with 4 catches for 44 yards? He was the big play man on that drive, along with the run by Edwards-Helaire, and LSU answers Texas' big play with a touchdown drive of its own. And Joe Burrow and the Tigers regain the lead at the halfway mark of the second quarter.
Approach to home games. Student section now is general admission, so first come, you know, the first ones here are going to get the best seats, and it's a totally different scene here.
No block. Vince Young.
Yeah, well, that would be the easy. Yeah, he would be the easy.
There's got to be somebody since then, though, right?
Yeah, it's a sneaky.
Somebody since then.
Somebody's sneaking around.
Yeah. Bear, that is remarkable for the success that they've had. They played for national championship a few years after that, and really they hadn't had that type of stability at quarterback until Sam Ehlinger took the job and really asserted himself last year. Here is Ehlinger on third down. Ehlinger, and the flag comes flying out.
Yeah, the Texas receiver Duvernay is actually tackled this time by Jacob Phillips.
Holding, 6, defense against an eligible receiver. This is a 10-yard penalty for the previous spot with an automatic first down.
But when he gets matched up one-on-one, especially against a quick receiver like Duvernay, that can be a problem.
So the penalty gives the Horns a first down. Ehlinger stands in, fires into the seam in the middle, and he has Duvernay for another Texas first down. Now the offenses are cranking up. Picked up 17. Ehlinger underneath. Ingram has the grab, and Phillips closed quickly.
Keep talking about the safeties, and the reason you see typically 2 back there is the respect they have for that deep ball on the outside. If you get one-on-one, that's when you'll see Ehlinger take those shots.
Rashawn Johnson back into the game at running back, and Rashawn works his way just inside the 40-yard line. It'll bring up third down. Texas needs to get it to the 35. LSU almost jumps. No contact. Ehlinger standing in. Really good job by Cosmeo and Caleb on Chason, but Ellinger took way too long, and he'll be stopped. Jacoby Stevens coming in there.
But he is giving, watch on the left side, 52. You're talking about an outstanding pass rusher. He looks like he might be holding on to that jersey, but there's nobody open downfield. Nothing that Sam can do except to eat it. And I'm, you know, with his athletic ability and legs, sometimes he'll take off and pick up a first down, unable to. Great defense.
Well, Cameron Dicker out there, career-long 52-yard field goal. Right now, they're lining up like they're going to let him unleash one from 58. See if he does that when you come back. Now they send the regular punt team out, and Ryan Buchevsky, who's adept at killing the ball inside the 20, forces a lot of fair catches. The dangerous freshman Derek Stingley standing at his 10. And Derek's not going to get a chance at that one, and it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20.
On his drive here near the end of the first half.
He's got freshman running back Ty Davis-Price back there, a big load out of Baton Rouge. He picks up the pass rush, and the pass is complete to Jamar Chase for the first down.
That was a beautiful throw because he anticipates. That ball is out of Joe Burrow's hands before Chase was even close to coming out of the break, and that speaks to the relationship in the second year of Burrow and his receivers.
Picked up 13, and Joe goes right back to work. Into the middle, and he's got Marshall. Terrace Marshall is into Texas territory, and the Tigers are finding their rhythm.
And finding a rhythm, they continue to go into that hole. You know, those linebackers are going to have to start getting depth, and that's when Burrow can start checking it down underneath and get the backs the ball in space.
And the freshman has his first carry, and he had some forward progress and tried to spin away. Malcolm Roach is there to stop it. He's not a man to mince words either. I think he referred to it as bringing the offense out of the Stone Age.
He's right. They used to play not to lose on offense. This is a different mindset.
Jones bringing the heat from the outside. Now Burrow's going to throw it to an open Chase, and Jamar Chase has it, a first down inside the 25.
Condensed formations. You see this in the NFL with the Saints. You see this with the Rams. It affects the defense and their communication. Nobody sees Chase. How many times have you seen Robert Woods of the LA Rams run that route and nobody on him? That comes from Joe Brady from the Saints.
Quick out. There is Chase again. He's slung out of bounds by Jalen Green.
Athletes a better chance, so they went to the Saints and found Joe Brady.
Edwards-Helaire slips a tackle, and he works his way inside the 10. First and goal again for LSU.
You know,
on first down, Burrow to the back of the end zone, and Chase can't hold on to it. Burrow sweeping the left side. Edwards-Helaire out to help him, and Joe is knocked down by Caden Stearns. Texas called a timeout. The defense was reeling a little bit.
Remember, Jefferson's been having some success getting in the back of the end zone.
Burrow sacked. Great pressure from Joseph Asai, who had an interception earlier, and now he's got a sack.
Watch the effort here to pick up this blitz. He's unable to do this. Edwards-Helaire is trying to pick up the blitz, but pretty nifty move there by Osai to get around him.
Cade York lining up for a 33-yard field goal attempt for LSU, trying to put the Bayou Bengals up by 6. And York is true for the second time tonight. He has great lift on those kicks. How about that car he brought in?
That was great.
Too, with the Longhorns on the front.
2 shirt day, 2 hat day.
Yeah.
You've got a timeout. You got a veteran quarterback and a minute 41. Let's go get in the field goal range is what you're thinking, right?
And throw that flip out to Ingram, who dances out of bounds to save time. I love the Aranda Tom Herman chess match. They were both at Cal Lutheran together. Dave crashed with Tom for a while. And Patrick Queen got in there quickly. Ellinger did a great job to get away and then threw it downfield. 3rd down and 9. Texas used a couple of timeouts for this opportunity, but they don't get a first down here. LSU might get it one more time with some time. Pressure on Ellinger, and down he goes. It's Caleb on Chason.
Well, you think of Chason, you think of him coming from the outside with his speed. But here he lines up, you think about this, but instead it's a stunt back to the inside. And nobody's able to account because of that call by Aranda. Nobody's able to account for one of the best pass rushers in the SEC. They slid towards him, anticipating that outside speed rush, but a great job of being a step ahead by Aranda, bringing him back underneath. He had a big game against Miami, as you said, week 1, and then the injury.
And the punt going to drive Stingley all the way back inside his 35. Derek makes a man miss. He's got a little room. He gets across the 40. And Coach O used the timeout wisely. Now Burrow, who's been red hot, has a $1.13 to go to work.
I want to see how Texas tries to defend an offense right now that's gaining some confidence.
Joe's hit 10 of his last 12 passes. And make it 11 of 13. How about Jamar Chase?
You see, in this offense, that's not a problem.
He's accurate again. Jefferson trying to get away from the tackle, and he's just outside the 20.
About the 4th time we've seen that same route. Texas giving up the crosser behind the linebacker, and Burrow takes it every time.
Pickup of 18. Burrow right back at it. Into the end zone. And Jefferson is there. And Burrow with the quick strike. And LSU trying to put this thing in a hammerlock just before the half.
Watching Joe Burrow. Watch him hitch, step, throw exactly where he wanted that ball to be. Up, high, and back, where Jefferson can adjust. The Texas defender never sees the football. And I tell you, as much as I love watching Burrow, this Justin Jefferson is a big-time receiver at LSU.
I don't think there was ever any doubt about that. Jefferson locked those big mitts on it. Took care of business, and boy, oh boy.
Offense, and you can just tell the different level of confidence that he has in this offense.
There are many years that LSU, after stopping Texas on that last defensive series, Kirk, would have been perfectly content. Let that clock wind down, run out, go to the half with a 13-7 lead.
And right now, the way LSU is attacking that Texas secondary, even though they have the lead, they can just keep pushing the ball down the field against the Texas defense.
Ellinger is not going to go quietly into the half with Michael Divinity. It is something foreign to most of the SEC, and man, Coach O had a vision of what he wanted on offense. He found the right guy. Steve Insminger has been very gracious in allowing Brady to teach them the offense and then implement it. And now Texas keeps it on the ground with Ingram with half a minute to play here in the first half. And
they really started to execute and look like a different offense, especially Joe Burrow in the passing game. So they've got to make some adjustments and try to get Burrow out of that rhythm.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire makes the fair catch. He's got 28 straight games with multiple receptions, and now LSU has it back, having scored on 3 straight possessions, 2 of them touchdowns, and Burrow stays hot, finding Jamar Chase on first down. Jalen Green rides him out.
You know, and right now, until Texas can slow you down in this passing game, that's where I think you keep attacking.
LSU runs it on second down. Edwards-Helaire will be a yard or 2 short of the first.
That was very balanced.
Edwards-Helaire, he would have had a chance to pick up the first down, but he dropped the pass, and that is huge for the Longhorns. Zach Von Rosenberg will punt it to that man, Jake Smith, who is a Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Arizona. Dynamic, speedy return man. We'll see if he gets a chance. Von Rosenberg drives Smith back inside his 15, where he makes the fair catch. Deontay Ingram. Ingram puts it on the deck. And he bounced right back to him.
You're talking about a favorable drop, or a favorable bounce back right back to him. I mean, that ball looked like it was going to go out into the open field where LSU's defense would get a chance to make a play on it. Good effort that time by Phillips to knock that football loose. But as I said, it has happened to bounce right back to him.
That's a member's bounce. Rashawn Johnson gets it, and Rashawn's done a really good job for a guy who just moved to running back and quarterback a couple of weeks ago because of the depth issue.
Well, he gets the ball, he just hits it. You know, they'd like to actually see him have a little more patience. Keep in mind, he hasn't been a running back since 5th grade.
He's a running back right now, and it's a good twist pickup of about 4 before.
To give them a kind of another back there besides Ingram.
Johnson catches the pass and heads for the edge. Rashawn Johnson, rear end over T. Kettle around the 35 and close to the first down.
And nothing.
So Texas has moved it out from its own 14, picked up a couple of first downs. Ellinger taking a shot, got to win those one-on-one battles. And Christian Fulton had really good coverage on Colin Johnson.
So he gets the one-on-one matchup. Good against good. Who's going to win? Fulton, one of the top corners in the SEC. You see the size advantage. Starts to get his hands around. The ball is way underthrown. And there's no interference at all there. Good job by Fulton to let it go. And, you know, that time it looked like Johnson was able to get downfield, but Sam Ehlinger unable to get the ball thrown out in front of him, instead thrown behind.
Sam hasn't been quite as accurate always as we've seen in the past, though that one was right on the money to Devin Duvernay, and another first down for the Longhorns.
It's
Ehlinger has to get out of some trouble, and now he throws it back, and that one was not right on the money to Reese Lato. Reese would have had a lot more running room. He had to stumble out and reach out and get it.
pretty good athletic ability by Ehlinger to get away from Phillips. That play is designed the entire time for Lato, just unable to keep his balance.
Sean Johnson has another first down. Caught a cramp, perhaps, or a signal. One of the two. And anyway, see if Texas can keep this momentum going that Sam Ehlinger started. Ehlinger firing deep, and he was looking for Colin Johnson, and Derek Stingley, the freshman, was right there.
How about Stingley? Highly decorated true freshman, #1 ranked corner, 5-star all-world against a veteran. Gets a little push-off, anticipating that push-off, comes back to the football and gets his left hand on it. I mean, are you kidding me? It's a true freshman going up against one of the top receivers in the Big 12.
#1 cornerback in the country coming out of high school. Rashawn Johnson has it, and Grant Delpit hits him, and he gets away. I beg your pardon, that was not Johnson, but Devin Duvernay. And he's a smaller, shiftier guy playing the position that L.J. Humphrey played last year in that slot. And he shows some toughness there. And Texas needs 6 on 3rd down, and Ehlinger's got it. Got his man complete, and it's Ingram out of the backfield with a catch. Checking in, had a really nice opening game against Georgia Southern last week. He's on the field of that linebacker position as Texas has a 1st and 10.
Right, so he saw a blitz here. Now LSU's getting out of that, and they're bringing the pressure from over here. Well, they stayed with it.
Ehlinger hit as he throws and just couldn't quite get it down, and it is Neil Farrell who was applying the pressure.
Yeah, they still got to him. They brought the pressure from here. Of course, Chason has the ability to get to you, but it was the inside pressure where the offensive line not just quite able to hold up long enough. They've been doing a really good job on this drive, but that time the speed and the quickness there, Farrell was able to get in and get that pressure. 72 back in.
Ingram takes a couple of big-time hits. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up for Texas.
Who's over there lined up as a running back, but over here in the slot against the backer.
And Divinity is back in the game, and he drops into coverage. Ehlinger firing to the outside, and it's a 1st down. Texas and 1st catch of the night for Colin Johnson.
Watch Sam Ehlinger take a hit as he throws the football. Gets submarine. That's big time.
Gets it out to Duvernay. Duvernay runs through a tackle again. He got away from Delpit again. 2nd time on this drive.
He almost welcomed him. Said, let's do it. Let's see who's going to win this. It's like
2nd and 6, Kirk.
Delpit here on the hash to protect from the deep ball.
Ehlinger pulls it down, is going to run with it. Sam gets up close to the 1st down marker. And this has been where Texas has struggled tonight. They've run 8 plays inside the 8.
Nice patience.
Okay, Sam came up just short of the first down there. Doesn't need much. DeAndre Ingram has the first down for Texas, and it's first and goal again for the Longhorns. And it's lasted forever. This is the 18th play of the drive. And Ellinger. Touchdown, Texas.
Is down. They may take a peek at this, but I think he's in the end zone. That's what I said. Run right into the teeth of that LSU defense. Don't go wide. Give them a chance to get penetration. Challenge them and go to your bread and butter. Run that power with the quarterback, which has worked so often. And he clearly gets into the end zone for that touchdown.
Just your basic 19-play, 86-yard drive that ate up more than 7 minutes on the clock.
Got a 3 and out.
LSU has a lot of concerns on defense in terms of health right now, and use their offense to hang on to the ball. It went 3 and out with its first drive. Fair catch there. Will come to the 25. We go to Maria. Well, they were just told to not stop believing, so they're not. Flags fly.
Left side of that LSU offensive line with that crowd noise.
Ball start. 77, offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
See, right around that band. That's where it gets really loud.
Burrow taking a shot. Chase is out there, and Jamar Chase goes up. And it looks like somebody just got mossed. It was Jalen Green.
Well, they took away the crossing route that's been hurting them in the middle of the field. So Burrow, little stutter and go by Chase. It's a matchup he's been winning all night against the young Jalen Green. He gets by him, and he makes a heck of an adjustment on the football.
41-yard pickup for Chase. Burrow down the middle, and another completion. Terrace Marshall with this one. First down by you Bengals.
But he's leaving them out on islands, and they're getting exposed.
Edwards-Helaire on the ground, spinning inside the 20 before he's knocked down.
Hold up and get pressure.
And a hit, a tackle for loss, and a much-needed one. Orange bring in fresh troops on the defensive front. Out in the flat, and Helaire gets drilled as he can't catch it. It'll be fourth down. It's Brown again with a hit. The freshman from McKinney, Texas, has made a couple tonight. And LSU has to use a timeout.
Clutch.
One of the nation's top kicking prospects shows why.
Clutch. And now he gets to go play with Tom Brady. How about that for a reward?
Well, I'm gonna pat you on the back because you predicted
said that yesterday.
I know. We were sitting in the office talking about it.
Could you just see him play in New England? It'd be
most plays in a drive since 2010 for the Horns. Remember, they started, when you do the math, they started on their own 14. It was a clutch, big drive. Ellinger going to try to get it a little quicker this time, and he goes down the middle, and Johnson has his second catch of the night.
That inside leverage from the corner, and they get Johnson a football.
Keeping it on the ground, and there is Rashawn Johnson again.
That's a pretty good job. We've seen that here tonight.
Ellinger, Sam, into LSU territory, inside the 40, and chased out of bounds at the 35. It'll be first and 10 for the Horns.
They follow them, and instead he follows the lineman around the right side.
Duvernay. Devin Duvernay. Duvernay down to the 20.
Man. From Humphrey, but man, he's got some power after the catch.
He's found the right spot in this offense, and he's made some big plays, particularly in the second half. Here he comes. He can throw it. He threw it earlier, and he'll decide to keep it himself. And Duvernay, after all of that, got back to the line of scrimmage. Been on the field for most of the third quarter. Good job by Johnson picking up the pressure in the corner to Duvernay. And they couldn't quite connect. Down the middle, it's in there and caught for a touchdown. It's Jake Smith, the freshman.
Over here to the right, trying to get to the outside. He picks him up, comes out here, but you're going to get two vertical receivers down the right side. Watch who they pick on. Trying to find out what this safety wants to do. Is he going to stay wide, or is he going to come to the inside to take away Smith? He gives him just enough room to pull in the trigger to the inside to the true freshman. The eyes to move to safety, comes back, throws it on a line, and the body of Smith protects the ball from Harris being able to get around him to it. What concentration by the true freshman. And the horns, just like that, are in this game. How about the kid holding on to it, the freshman out of Phoenix.
And now LSU would answer Texas' last touchdown with a field goal drive. Of course, streaming on the app. Edwards-Helaire makes the catch, but a very short game. B.J. Foster is there. Burrow approaching a 300-yard passing evening, 280 at the moment, looking at a 2nd and 8. Now Joe's going to run it. He'll be knocked down at the 30.
They have 3 D linemen, but starting to creep up, bringing maybe some pressure over here.
Burrow throwing it out. There's Jamar Chase with a first down.
What was he, 4 of 5 to the left? Now he's 5 of 6. Texas tried to get Chris Brown over there. It's been a long night for young Jalen Green, number 3. Chase has gone by him almost any time that he wants. Texas has got to protect him with a safety, or Joe Burrow can go there anytime.
Pick up at 26, and now back to the ground. Edwards-Helaire running tough with a good gain on first down. Texas had replaced cornerbacks this year. Colin Johnson told me during practice that Green had been the best. But the baptism by fire continues for Jalen Green tonight. And the pop into Jefferson, and Jefferson has the first down inside the 30 and down to the 26 at the Longhorn 26. Joe Burrow into the end zone. Touchdown LSU, Terrace Marshall.
Keep saying it. Can take it anytime they want against the corners. Joe Burrow. Got a safety who gets occupied by Justin Jefferson. It creates a one-on-one to the outside. And the big, tall Marshall, who's got tremendous upside in a mismatch, this time with Kobe Boyce. Boyce on one side, Green on the other, left on islands against this talented group of receivers. Again, they've been exposed all night.
Herbie, that puts Marshall at 100 yards. LSU has 2 guys with 100 yards receiving. Another catch for Jefferson. It might be 3.
2018 to 2019 in this system, got him back to the gun, got him with what he's comfortable with, and has a great group of receivers. It's a totally different deal with Burrow and the LSU offense. You know, we heard all week about DB.
So far, but hey, look, there have been great defensive backs at Texas. Aaron Ross, Quentin Jammer, Michael Huff, and that's what they, they said they were just paying
Honoring
tribute. They weren't trying to take a shot at LSU.
With kind of a physical style and some toughness.
And Kerstetter, who we saw just buried.
68, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
That same look with their 2 backs to the left, H-back and a running back. You know, he ran to his right out of that formation on that last drive.
Deontay Ingram is knocked down. Jacoby Stevens making the tackle.
Big 4th quarter ahead. Every drive counts.
2nd down and 13. Ellinger right on the money. It's Duvernay again with his 7th catch of the evening, and he picks up the Texas first down. Ingram looking for running room and not finding any. He'll get nothing. Chason was the first guy there.
Nice.
Sean Johnson back at running back alongside Ellinger. Sean has it, a little bit of an alley, gets away from a tackler, still on his feet, and finally forced out of bounds just inside the 45.
That's what made Johnson make that cut. I thought he was going to try to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Jason got off the snap quickly on 3rd and 2. They took a shot for John Burt, and he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. Burt, the track star. That's a long 2. Maybe 3. Anyway. You there? Play clock getting down. Ellinger slant. Duvernay. First down and touchdown.
You go for it, and you don't ever even question Sam Ellinger. Man to man at LSU. They go to the man who's been making the plays here in this second half. Duvernay gets underneath the coverage, and then this. We've been seeing this, breaking those tackles and getting to the end zone.
30-28 now. LSU by 2.
Is that a noise coming out of Ames, Iowa? They've been wanting game day to come there for a long time.
A heck of a second half, Kirk. 7 of his 8 catches in the second half, 105 of his 122 yards and a touchdown in the second, and now Burrow has a chance to answer. Burrow to Leonard Fournette, and he's knocked down immediately for no gain. It's Brandon Jones.
Going toe-to-toe and swinging here in the fourth quarter.
Burrow took a hit, completed a pass to Jamar Chase. First down, LSU.
Boy, he did take a hit. He knew it was coming with Osai on the blitz. Stared down the barrel and made the throw. Osai comes around. He comes around. Look, he knows it's coming. He knows it's coming, and he's going to take the hit. It's a clean hit. He throws it accurately.
Burrow pass deflected, but still caught. Short gain for Joe's 25th completion of the night.
You got Green now real tight, trying to make these receivers work to get open. Bringing him.
Burrow down the middle, and Thaddeus Moss makes the catch. That was a tremendous grab of an off-target throw.
Nice job by Moss. Joe Burrow, the experience of Burrow again coming into play. Watch his eyes. He looks off the safety, knowing he's going to come back and hit Moss over the middle.
Burrow taking a shot, looking for Chase, and it's out of bounds.
And he got hit right as he threw it. In fact, there's a flag down in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 32 in defense, using his weight to drive his opponent into the ground. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. An automatic first down.
That is Baton Rouge native Malcolm Roach, perhaps a little over-emotional and overzealous in getting the penalty.
Of this offense right now.
And then the penalty, and now LSU is driving again. Burrow to the outside and going down to the end, and the catch by Terrace Marshall.
As long as he doesn't lose control.
Back to the ground. Edwards-Helaire has control of the corner and control of the end zone. LSU back in the house.
A great offensive answer. Burrow comes back. The offense answers. Nice mix of run and pass. And once he got through that initial surge, he bounced it. Nobody left. Those linebackers are blitzing. There's nobody left. He walks into the end zone.
These defenses are gassed, and Brady and Insminger are drinking it up. Flourishing.
That was a blink of an eye. What was that, 6 plays? 75 yards?
37-28, Edwards-Helaire. Oh, now don't get too anxious, Clyde.
Right here. Yeah, it's good. It's right. It's good. Hey, this is what we set. This is what we set our dynasty right here. This is what we set our dynasty right here.
Michael Divinity stepping up to provide that leadership without Devin White. Who's going to step up in a game like this? It was a big win. They found a way to come back, but they got a lot of work to do on the offensive line before they worry about Ohio State or anybody else for that matter.
Sam Ehlinger got some work to do, now down by 9, and Sam scrambles and gets forward before Michael Divinity.
Well, we've a little bit more in attack mode against this man-to-man coverage that LSU plays.
Pressure coming. Divinity is cut down nicely, but there's other pressure on Ehlinger, and Ehlinger is knocked down. There's Glenn Logan in there celebrating. Looked like Fehoko was giving part of the pressure, and now Texas is in a 3rd and long.
Well, he looked at Duvernay, but he actually ends up having his tight end here, Brewer, break free here. He's locked into the outside, but if he would have just let this play out, read the coverage, boy, he had a big play there to Brewer. But Duvernay, he's been there so much, I think he had a tendency there to maybe just lock in a little early, a little prematurely.
This is a huge 3rd down for the Horns. Ehlinger going up top, and air flags coming, and they will deliver.
Out here, grab onto that jersey.
Timo during the play, holding. Number 52, offense. Pass interference. Number 4, the defense. These penalties offset. 3rd down.
All right. Samuel Cosme's played very well, but that is a costly penalty. And that's holding. Ehlinger buys a little time, and he finds his man Colin Johnson for the 1st down. That was a huge, huge throwing catch for the Horns. 19 yards. His favorite target. Ehlinger steps up. There's going to be another hold in the back. Ehlinger gets the 1st down and is running inside the 35, but it's going to come back. And Caleb Chason is slow to get up, and so too is Logan.
There's 2 fouls on the offense during the play. Holding, number 68, and holding, number 73. Only one will be enforced. 10 yards, 1st down.
Just tries to tackle Chason. Leg looked like it kind of buckled there when he's trying to get to the corner. Keeps giving him a chance.
Ehlinger back to work underneath, and Eagles gets away from Divinity, but Divinity held him up long enough.
So it's a survival of the fittest for this LSU defense, and guys like Divinity got to be able to make plays.
Delpit missed a little time, and he's back out there, number 7, the All-American. That's safety. Goes to the top of your screen. It's outside the 40. Here's Ehlinger. A lot of room for Sam to run if he wants to. Ehlinger across the 40, and he takes a big hit. Coming in and knocking him down was Marcel Brooks.
You had Queen coming from one side and Brooks coming in from the other. There's Queen trying to hit him head on, and then eventually Brooks catches up to him. Now, they've been hearing about how physical of a runner he is probably the entire offseason. You know, they've heard it all this week. So they're trying to take their shots when they can.
They converted a 3rd and long last time by getting 19, and they've converted it again. It's Duvernay making the grab. Caleb Chason is returned for the LSU defense. Ehlinger on 1st down. Has a man out there. Ehlinger, and there's going to be pass interference flags coming on Christian Fulton.
Keep waiting for Colin Johnson to make plays, but they're just as confident in Brennan Eagles, the sophomore who's 6'4", who has great speed for his size. Fulton's beaten, has to try to grab onto him. Fulton's had a little bit of a rough night himself.
1st and 10 from the LSU 30. Oh, Ehlinger can't afford the sack, but he took it, and guess who's there? The man who said this is when your defensive legacy is made.
Yep, they brought 2 linebackers right here and then right here to the middle. The back Johnson can only pick up one of them, Jacob Phillips, so it frees up Divinity. And I think Sam Ehlinger expected a guard or a lineman to pick him up, but with both backers coming, one of them comes free, and Divinity's able to get there.
He's been doing it all night. Sam Going deep again, looking out there for Eagles, and this time Fulton covers him and doesn't have yellow laundry to show for it. 3rd and 22. Quarterback draw, and Ellinger trying to get a chunk of it back so 4th down will be more manageable, and he does. On the way, 1 possession game. Maybe get another member's bounce. Instead, they'll play it safe and hammer it deep. LSU will start on the 25. We're approaching 1,000 yards of offense here tonight, partner. LSU's at 500.
Look at
Burrow,
it.
complete. To Terrace Marshall, ball came out. Right now,
Line judge coming in and pointing down.
The ruling on the field is a catch by the receiver and then tackled down by contact prior to the ball becoming loose.
Trying to go fast. He's forcing these officials upstairs to take a look, see if that ball came out. Right? It looked like the back of his arm touched the ground and then the ball came out, which would mean he's down.
yep.
To be presumed right.
After video review, the ruling on the field of a catch and then down by rule is confirmed.
Confirmed.
First down.
Confirmed. I think they all saw what we saw. So Tom Herman in the meantime out.
Have a look at this. Burrow now with the 4th 400-yard passing game in LSU history, and not all the Longhorns necessarily agreed with that call.
I'm just amazed they continue to trust Joe Burrow in this case. Matthew McConaughey fired up. LSU has been throwing. They've been aggressive. Texas down to their last timeout. It's 3rd and 17. Don't you think you got to run it here? Use that last timeout. 3rd and 17 is a hard ask.
If you do, you still give him 2 minutes, but no timeouts. You do have a veteran in Ellinger running the offense. But first, what can Burrow do with his 3rd and long? Over the middle, complete to Jefferson. First down, on his way, and that might be the knockout punch.
And that is the difference in LSU. The linebackers are coming. They're trying to bring the pressure here and here. Watch Joe Burrow work his way, navigate his way, and throw it right in the face of another blitzing safety, Chris Brown. And then there's Justin Jefferson doing what he does after the catch. He's had a huge night himself. But this is incredible. Look at the ball position. 2 hands on the ball, protecting it. An accurate throw. 3rd and 17. Just amazing to see Joe Burrow working tonight.
And Texas with a timeout and just under 2.5 to go. Once they get it back, we'll see if Burrow can stretch the lead to 14. Into the end zone, and it's good. Jamar Chase.
Out of here as a class act and really what he is. But his team loves him. They want to play for him. This is a dangerous LSU team. And we really haven't seen some of the teams that are up ahead of them, just haven't seen them play anybody yet. Not to say that they should be penalized. It's really more about LSU being rewarded.
Ellinger is sacked the last 2 and change. Ed Ogeron will move to 6-0. At LSU against top 10 teams not named Alabama. Ellinger gets the first down and keeps a little bit of hope alive for the Horns.
Yeah, it should be a fluid situation.
Agreed. Especially early.
I think Dabo Swinney would be the first one to tell you that his team is capable of playing much, much better than they've looked in their first couple games.
It never felt like at any point that A&M had a chance to win that game.
No.
Texas has had chances tonight. They've come close, and they're still hanging around and trying to make one more big play, and Ellinger makes another one, and it's Brennan Eagles. Hey, look, there's still just over a minute to go. You get a quick touchdown, you get a chance at an onside kick.
Still have an onside kick.
Ellinger is approaching a 400-yard passing night as well. And Ellinger will pull it down and head to the sidelines, get out of bounds, stop the clock. We got big Malcolm Epps in there too. He's also 6'6", number 85. The inside receiver at the bottom of the screen. Ellinger to get rid of it. Duvernay another catch. Stopped short of the first down.
See, LSU will take that all day.
Yep.
Tackle him short of the first down, middle of the field. They're giving that up all day. Let that clock keep moving.
Texas still with one timeout in his pocket, hoping to be able to hold that one. Duvernay to get the first down and get out of bounds, and he does.
And it looks like a holding call. Right.
38 seconds. Texas fight still showing. The time is dwindling away, and the mountain is steep. Ellinger throwing to the end zone. Colin Johnson, that'll be pass interference.
He got behind Todd Harris, and Todd Harris said, I'm just going to tackle you.
And run him out of time. So if you're going to give up a quick touchdown, you might as well do what Todd Harris did. Into the end zone, and a quick touchdown is there, and it is Duvernay. And Texas, maybe just the slightest of hope, but there's still breath. Ellinger with that touchdown pass, his fourth of the night, goes over 400 yards himself, and it's 45-38. But that doesn't mean it can't be done. Texas is going to try to keep on living with its onside kick. The big hop, it's loose! It's loose in Texas if they controlled it before it went out of bounds. And now it looks like LSU.
Colin Johnson
Oh, my goodness.
went airborne to come up with it. And just, I don't think he was able to hold on to the football.
What a shot he had at. Oh, my goodness.
Takes a perfect bounce, goes somehow just right through all the LSU players, but he never seen the ball on the ground. Never had it.
The ruling on the field is that the first and only touch of the ball was by the kickers legally after the ball went 10 yards. However, he failed to secure it before it going out of bounds. This is a kick out of bounds. 5-yard penalty from when the ball went out of bounds.
Hey.
First down, receiving team.
If he's able to hold on to that, watch him go airborne. They have the ball at the 47-yard line with 20 seconds left in a timeout. And that's the guy. That's exactly how you draw it up. Great job by the kicker. Snuck it through LSU, and there's your best receiver with the best hands laying out, just unable to hold on to it.
That is the kind of thing that absolutely is agonizing for a player of his caliber. Just right there, he landed in bounds, and he just been able to secure it. I mean, there was no question that he was in bounds when he hit the ground, and these two warriors meet. I've called them mirror images, and they are, and they both were valiant.
There's Tom Herman, who recruited Joe Burrow to Ohio State. Great respect and admiration for one another. And I know it's great for Tom Herman's sad to lose, but incredibly happy for Joe Burrow and the way his career has turned out and what he has in front of him this year with this offense and this football team.
You'd think that talent would find its way out anyway, but Burrow isn't sure he'd be playing college football at this level if not for Tom Herman recruiting him. But it is Ed Ogeron getting the big victory tonight. He's with Maria.